Now, chances are you're happy enough with your car these days as long as you can get it started in the morning. Well, the expectations are a little higher in Motor City, Detroit. All week, car manufacturers have been displaying their latest wares at the North American International Auto Show. While the 1998 models are state-of-the-art, enough to get your engines going, take a look at what automotive technology looks like in the years to come.
Now look at this. In front of me I have all of the gauges that are in this pod that moves back and forth with the wheel as you tilt it, so the gauges are always in front of you at eye level. Another feature is this console, which
if this is what you've been waiting for in a vehicle,
and it stores small items. You can put a picnic lunch in here and take
that extra detail.
It also has a flip-up LCD television, so you don't miss the game.
That makes driving more enjoyable.
One last feature, take a look at these seats. They have a mesh in them, very much like the contemporary office furniture that allows the seats to breathe and ventilation through them.
Then you'll have to keep waiting. The Pontiac Montana Thunder minivan isn't for sale. It's not even in production. It's called a concept vehicle, or in other words...
This is a Pontiac concept vehicle, the type that designers dream of when they're thinking about being able to have anything they want.
So it's a designer's dream for now. But it's the concept vehicles at this show which foreshadow what we may be driving in the future.
The first of the new features in this concept vehicle is an integrated bike rack. Works very easily. Just lift the bike off, flip the top down, and you can stow it into the rear tailgate. Another exciting feature is this flip and stow tailgate hitch. Another feature, when you press the on lock, is the floodlight that comes down to illuminate the area around the car door when you get into it.
For Pontiac, the future is part sport utility, part minivan. But across them for you, how about the little Pronto Spider? Sporty with an environmental twist.
It is a plastic body, injection molded PET body. In fact, it's made out of the same material that pop bottles are made out of. We can, in fact, make this from recycled pop bottles, or we could recycle this car and make pop bottles out of it.
This is Chrysler's third concept car made of plastic. The idea of plastic has been percolating in designers' minds for years, but it's only recently that the technology's been developed to mold the huge, heavy pieces needed for the body of a car. So far, plastic is holding its own in computer crash tests, but strength and safety aside, plastic cars are cheaper to make because they don't need to be painted. And plastic doesn't rust, which could mean Canadians will be driving this concept sooner rather than later.
The car that you see behind me is a matte finish. It's a matte finish because it's molded in color. In other words, if you were to scratch that or cut that, the same color that you see on the surface is the color that goes all the way through the material. What this means is that the plant doesn't have to go to all the expense that we would normally go to paint a car.
Plastic composite is also the material of choice with the Gearbox, which looks like a giant Tonka toy. For years, Stewart was a car designer with Toyota and Chrysler. Now he's out on his own. He's an avid sports enthusiast, and this is his dream car.
Well, the reason we named this concept vehicle Gearbox is because it's a huge box space to carry all kinds of outdoor adventure or travel gear.
When Reed says huge, he's not exaggerating. Most sport utility vehicles have 80 cubic feet of cargo space. The Gearbox has 200 cubic feet. The extra space comes from making the front driver cab as compact as possible.
So as you can see here, the interior is more like a workboat. It's a molded urethane liner in the floor with marine floor drains, so you can hose it out after a day's journey. We have a large solar pack on the roof, and you can see in here is a dedicated deep cycle marine storage battery, so you always have an ample supply of power in your camp when you're out away from power sources. The sidewalls, as you can see here, are an exposed structure of the vehicle, and we utilize the stainless steel aircraft developments. These are locking pins to secure hardware, so you can configure the vehicle for any kind of task. The solar panel is designed to angle upward so you can catch low sun angle, and this provides enough power overnight for all kinds of things. 75 watts in each panel, so you can cook and have lighting and communications and entertainment into the evening. And obviously it makes a great vantage point to stand up and enjoy the canyon that you're looking into up here.